now tell me something more. At this stage, you went into some research, if I'm not wrong, and you decided to write a book. Right. Now, tell us about what motivated you to write a book against Islam. It's about apostasy. I know that. I will explain to my viewers later in Urdu what it is. But tell us that what motivated you to write a book. And my next question, I can tell you that now, so don't cover it in this answer. Next question would be that what triggered you during the research that everything went flipped?
Yeah. First in 2014, there was an issue in Dutch politics about Moroccans. And it's important to mention because in the Freedom Party, the PVV, of course, everybody was anti-Islam. But there were also people who are very anti-Moroccan. And that's because of ethnicity and not so much about religion. And, at one time when there was an election for the city council, I think it was for the city council in 2014, and Geert Wilders started chanting, "We want less Moroccans. We want less Moroccans, less Moroccans. I'll fix it that there will be less Moroccans in the Netherlands." And the whole crowd started less, screaming, less. So it was during a political rally, but everybody got really excited, and it was kind of scary for Moroccan people, of course, but also for a lot of other Dutch persons. They said, what do you mean I want less Moroccans? What are you going to do? But I was the spokesperson when it came to Islam, of course, but also when it came to stuff like nationality and other topics. So I asked Geert Wilders, what's this? Because he didn't told me about this. So it was something spontaneous. And I said, well, that's not my view. Of course, I don't like Islam, and I have a problem with Islam and Muslims, but I don't necessarily have a problem with Moroccan people, because there were also Moroccan people working for the Freedom Party on other parts of the party outside of parliament. And they were ex-Muslims or Jewish or Christians. There were no Muslims, of course. But I said, well, it's kind of strange to say that all those people have to leave the country because they have a Moroccan background. It's kind of silly because they were
different ethnicity.
Yeah. Yeah. And so what I said, well, if you don't change it, we have a problem. I have to leave the party. I'll still be in parliament as an anti-Islamic politician, but I'm not a member of your party anymore then. Mm-hmm. And well, we got into a little fight, so to say, and then I left the party, and I was still in parliament as an anti-Islamic politician, and we started our own smaller group. And then I thought, well, I finally have the time to start writing an anti-Islam book. And it was something I already wanted to do. It was a long-held desire, because I thought, well, we have to have a theoretical groundings to explain why we hate Islam. So when, of course, there is a debate on television, radio, etc., and then we can show him the book. They will read the book, and then you will be anti-Islam too. So that was the purpose of the book. And
it probably worked in your favor then. You should be grateful for that little fight.
Yeah. Yeah, now I am.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you can say it's probably, God, Allah works in He has His own ways. In Quran, obviously, I'm sure you're reading it now. In Quran, it says, "Makaruhu wa makar Allah wa inna Allaha khairul makirin." That the enemies of Allah, they have a plan, and Allah also has a plan. And Allah's plan, Allah is the best of the planners. Yeah. So this is probably His plan to get you that time off after that little fight. You go independent in the parliament, and then you started to write that book. Now let's come to your book. That's very interesting for me. Now I want to know from you,